Chapter 3, in which we explain the economy just like a proper grown-up would. I knew it. You like DJ Nibbles too. What? I can tell from the tone of your voice you're kind of crushing on the guy. Maybe a little. But it doesn't matter if he thinks he's nice and cute. We can't be together. After all, I'm a human and he's a cat. It's like that play, Romeo and Juliet. You mean the super romantic play where the two fall in love and live happily ever after? No, I mean the tragedy, where two people rush into a relationship after less than a day together and they commit mutual suicide less than a week later. That's a bit too much. You make it sound so harsh. It's what happened though. Because it is harsh. Dating someone from a different background is hard enough. Dating someone of another species entirely, I might as well be dating an alien. Yeah, but DJ Nibbers won't be a cat forever. You know just as much as I do that most talking cats undergo surgery to turn themselves human. Yeah, I know, but it still seems kind of weird, dating someone who used to be a cat. It's what's on the inside that counts, not the outside. Isn't that what you always say? Guys are always falling for me because I'm good looking. Isn't that what you always say? Touche. Alright, I'll let the subject drop for now. Thanks, the idea of dating my boss. Well, he's my boss. Trying to date him is asking for trouble. Speaking of bosses, I got a copy of Crusher's schedule. What does DJ Nibbles' schedule look like? We need to figure out a date for the debate. Oh yeah, I forgot to get a copy of his schedule. Why don't you email his schedule to me and I'll get back to you after I finish with the zombies. Yeah, you're going to explain that at some point? I mean, zombies, yeah? Zombie votes, or dead people voting, is kind of election fraud. It says here on the internet that if you know a person's social security number, you can impersonate them at the voting booths and the ballot will be cast in their name. If you have the social security numbers for a bunch of dead people, then you can vote multiple times. Hold up. All you need in order to vote is a social security number? Apparently. And they don't decommission old social security numbers? As long as a person's not registered as deceased. That's so weird. How are you going to stop it from happening? I'm going to check with the local voters league. It stands to reason that they would be against voter fraud. Makes sense. This is such a weird... Okay, that was basically it for my conversation with Lizzie. We said goodbye and I went to bed. The next day I got a copy of DJ Nibbles' schedule and we tried to figure out a good night for the debate. Oh, how about Wednesday at 6? No good, that's when my favourite TV show's on. It's the one with the tabby cats. Isn't a debate a little bit more important than a TV show? It's a good show. How about Thursday at 7? It's a little late, but maybe we can make it a short one. According to the schedule Lizzie gave in, Crusher is free then. Okay, Thursday at 7 is when we'll hold the Crusher Nibbles debate. Can we call it the Nibbles Crusher debate and maybe use my full name? Well, Crusher is the older, more experienced candidate. That's the one whose name usually comes first in these things. What would the debate topic be? Surfing. I love surfing. Maybe you should focus on something more political like the economy. Oh yeah, I can talk about that. Cat food prices are really high right now. If I'm president, I'll lower prices by doing economic stuff. What kind of economic stuff? Economists are always talking about deflation and inflation, right? Well, I like balloons. Playing with balloons is fun. More fun than playing with bubbles. Bubbles? Yeah, economists are always talking about housing bubbles and price bubbles and whatnot and all. Who plays with bubbles when they can play with balloons? Stupid economists. That's not exactly how economics works. No? Then, yeah, I know, something else about the economy. They have bear markets and bull markets, right? I think they should just get rid of bear markets because bears hibernate all winter. We don't want a stock market to sleep 6 months out of the year. No, the bear market means the stock prices are going down. It has nothing to do with animals. Maybe it should. Maybe we should have pony markets and cat markets. Markets for all the different animals. Equality is what people want. Actually, scratch that. Let's just have markets for the talking animals, cats and humans. What about dogs? There we go. Dog, where? He's scared. He jumped out. DJ Nibbles jumped on top of my head, trying to get away from the dog. It was kind of cute. There's no dog here. There isn't? Oh, good. Thanks for protecting me, Abigail. You're welcome. Getting back to the debate though, I think we should avoid economic issues for now. Maybe we can focus on foreign policies. Do you have an opinion on Thailand or Dagonia? This guy and dogs ain't a good mix. Get off me. Smack. Sorry, I thought there was a dog. This is getting stupid. You can't freak out every time I say the word dog. This is why people think you're immature and irresponsible. You're acting like a little kitten. Well, I am a kitten. It doesn't give you the right to scream random nonsense. In fact, that was your problem with economics just now. You need to be mature and think about things, instead of just saying whatever random ideas pop into your head. I'm sorry, you're right. I didn't mean to be stupid. I just got a little over-enthusiastic. DJ Nibbles hung his head down sadly, his tail between his legs. I immediately regretted my harsh words. No, I'm sorry. I went overboard. I didn't mean to sound so critical. I guess we both had the bad habit of going overboard sometimes, huh? I suppose, still, it's a good idea for you to study up on economics. That way you won't make any mistakes and say something foolish on accident. Like thinking bear markets have to do with animals? Exactly. Okay, I promise to study up on those important political things, even if they're a little boring. You'll help me, won't you? Please say you will. I don't think I can do it alone. This guy's clingy. He's so clingy. Glad to help. If there's anything you need from me, don't hesitate to ask. What if I want to be petted? Seriously? Petted? Yeah, my fur sometimes sticks up on my back, where it's hard to reach unless I roll over on the ground. You be okay with petting down my fur, yeah? Sure. I can pet your fur if you want. I think brushing would be a little more helpful though. Great, thanks, you're the best, Abigail. DJ Nibbles leaned over and licked me on the cheek, a cat version of a kiss. It was rather cute. Wow, let's get on to work and all the other debate stuff. Do you know any more topics that we should discuss? Sure. People were wondering about the national government. DJ Nibbles and I worked more on the various topics that were likely to come up in the debate, especially the ones where he had been weak on the previous debate. True to his word, he tried hard to pay attention and learn new things, even if he thought they were boring old person topics. This guy, he is like a kid. I appreciated the effort, but my mind kept going back to the kiss he gave me. Was that an innocent little kiss, the type that kittens give to everyone they like, or was there more to it than that? I wanted to ask, but I was afraid of what the answer might be. Don't be a cradle snatcher. Chapter 4, in which we go deep into Liz's love life and anger some old people. Okay, plane ride is over. You can come out of the cat carrier now. He wasn't scared, was he? Finally, I hate being cooped up in that thing. I'm glad to get outside too. This is Meow. The sun here is pretty bright. Where did I put my shades? I don't know. So the plan is that I hit the campaign trail while you stop the zombie invasion. Got it? Yep. It's time for me to tell the zombie voters that what they're doing... What? Is dead wrong. Oh... It's not CSI Miami. Okay. Yeah, I'm awesome. I still think it's a bad idea for me to talk to the AARP. I mean, speaking at an event for retirees, I'm a kitten. I've got nothing to say to a bunch of old people. It would be good for you to reach out to people who are outside of your base. The idea of you is to appeal to all voters, not just the young ones. Can't I go surfing instead? I want to see this cat surf. Don't be silly, the more events you speak at, the more likely you are to get votes. I suppose you're right, it's just, I don't know what to say. I'm sure you'll think of something. I wouldn't say it's smart, but yeah. Thanks for the vote of confidence. Now if you'll excuse me, I'm off to kill some zombies. Laters. I got a ride to a hotel where I was staying. It's actually the same hotel that Lizzie's staying at. We're hoping to get a group discount, but no luck. Alright Liz, how's it going? Hey. You alright Liz, are you okay? Not really. I had the date with Bill last night. I take it the date was bad? It was awful. He wasn't interested in me at all. He was just pretending to like me as an excuse to talk about you. Me? Yeah, he asked me a bunch of intrusive questions about you and what you've been up to. Then he started saying that you were stupid and clingy, and when I told him to stop, he called me a... Well, I don't want to repeat it. I left immediately after that. You gotta be respectful if you're out on the date. Come on. Really. I know Bill and I didn't end on the best of terms, but I didn't think he was that mad about it. I guess I should have listened to you from the beginning. I never should have gone on that date to begin with. I mean, a guy who I haven't seen in months saying that he can't stop thinking about me? I should have known it was a setup. Oh Liz, you can't say stuff like that. Why not? It's true. No guy will ever be interested in me for real. I refuse to listen to any low self-esteem, negative thinking. You're a great person, and that's all that really matters when it comes to relationships. I disagree. I think it'd be easier if I was gorgeous. That's not true. Number one, I'm not better looking than you, and number two, I'm single too. If love was all about looks, the only place people get married is in a plastic surgeon's office. You're right, it's just kind of rough. I mean, you've had 3 solid boyfriends already, And the longest I've ever been in a relationship is 2 weeks. I feel like I'm completely inexperienced compared to you. It's not like it's a competition or anything, and I'm sure there are loads of people your age who haven't dated much. People my age? You're not much older than me, Abigail. I'm just saying, age doesn't mean much. Like, take me for instance. When I was your age, I was dating Bill. And look how that turned out. Really horrible. So much for my alleged experience with dating. You're right again, I shouldn't be complaining about this. It's just, my younger sister got engaged last month, so all this relationship stuff has been on my mind recently. Oh, is that why you've been obsessing over getting a boyfriend? I guess, I mean, she's younger than me, and she has a fiancé. I never gotten close to getting a fiancé. The thought kind of scares me, to be honest. Well, after all this political stuff is done, we can focus on finding you a good boyfriend. As long as he's not racist like that guy from sophomore year. Seriously, I don't know what I was thinking there. Anyway, thanks for listening, I appreciate it. You're welcome. Anytime you need support, I'll be there. Let's go kill some zombies. You said it. Yeah, we're a team. Even though we're rivals, we're good friends. I got everything dropped off in my room, and Lizzie drove me to the local voters league. We stopped at the front desk. Here we are. Hello. Oh, hi. We're here to talk about voter fraud. There have been problems with... Oh, is that my phone? I've got to take this call. Can you take over? No problem. I'll step aside and let Lizzie talk to the clerk. Hello? This is Gertrude. I'm from the AARP. I'm calling about DJ Nibbles. Hi, Gertrude. Right, you just gave a speech at one of your events. How was it? That's why I'm calling. It's been 15 minutes and he still hasn't shown up. That's strange. I talked to them about the speech not too long ago. Yeah, well, people here got tired of waiting, so we decided to move on with the event. Some of them are very disappointed in DJ Nibbles. I'm disappointed too. I'll call him right now and see what happened. Hopefully this is just a scheduling error. I'll let you know. Thanks. Sorry, Gertrude. How bad? Nibbles, what happened? Let's phone him. There we go, what's up? Nibbles, where are you? I'm at the arcades. Do you know they still have arcades in Miara? This state is amazing. What about the speech of the AARP? I'm probably going to blow it off. It's not that important. Besides, I have no idea what to say. You dickhead, what are you talking about? The speech was 15 minutes ago. They called me just now to complain that you didn't show up. Well, isn't the speech happening in... Oh, I forgot. Miara's in a different time zone. I'm running an hour behind. What a mistake. DJ Nibbles, you said you were going to be more responsible from now on. I know, I'm sorry, I forgot. Usually my computer automatically resets to a new time zone, so I don't have to think about these things. Am I too late to make the speech? Yep. Lady said they moved on to something else. Oh, that was bad. What should I do? Oh, tell the truth. This is for his own good. You have to tell them the truth. Explain that you made a mistake and offer to make it up to them in any way you can. You're right. Honesty is the best policy. It really is. It really is. Good life lessons. I said goodbye to DJ Nibbles and hung up the phone. Hopefully this doesn't backfire on us. Still, a small part of me couldn't help but be a little suspicious about what just happened. What if DJ Nibbles didn't mess up the time zones? What if he missed it on purpose so that he could play at the arcade? No, he wasn't that irresponsible. Or was he? I shook my head, making a mental note to check with the AARP later to see how DJ Nibbles handled the situation. In fact, I was half thinking of calling Gertrude back when Lizzie finished talking to the person at the counter. Thanks. How'd she get on? You done already? Yeah, they gave me the key to the building where they keep the voter records. Specifically, the social security numbers are in drawers 32 to 46. Wow, you convinced them to do that in under 10 minutes. Way to go. Well, it's all thanks to that confidence speech you gave me earlier. Now let's see who's been going through the voter records recently. Yeah, we're going to get those zombie voters.